Thank you for watching Live and Local KWN TV.
Hi, welcome to Sand Mountain Community Watch. Look at my new co-host. Well, not this one. He's kind of been around a few times, but this is Miss Abigail Delaney Lampert, and she is
everybody.
my granddaughter, one of 4 grandchildren, and she's really sleepy right now, so we're going to be tending to her and taking care of her in the process, and she don't know what's going on, so y'all just bear with us. This is our first time to do this, and hopefully it'll work out. She may end up talking to you in a minute. Yeah, but we're going to make some announcements before we get started. Jimmy, you got anything you want to announce?
Good to be here.
To begin, we'll start off with this, the Bryant Junior High School, and I've not looked at any of these. It was handed to me as I walked out the door, so y'all bear with me. There's no telling what's in here, and I don't know what's going on. But Bryant Junior High School PTO is sponsoring a golf tournament. April 23rd at the Trenton Golf Club, and it's 4-man teams. The cost is $75 per player, $300 per team. It includes a round of golf and a meal following the round, a goodie bag, and 2 mulligans and a range balls. Now, if you know what all that is, good for you, because I'm not sure that I do. A mulligan is, I think you either get an extra shot. I think that's what it is. First place wins $500, second place wins $3, and there will be 2 closest to the pin contest. The winners will receive a dozen Titleist Pro V1 golf balls. So to enter, call Stephanie Kirkpatrick at 597-3132, or you may email at bryantschoolpto@yahoo.com. So that's, you still got a ways off. That's not till the 23rd, but we want to let you know so you can be saving up to enter that. Also, the Jackson County School report cards will be going out tomorrow, March 16th, so y'all be sure and look for those, parents. Mountain View Christian Academy report cards go out on March 28th, so you got a couple of more weeks for those. Spring break will be the 21st through the 25th, and that is for both Jackson County and Mountain View. So I hope maybe the weather will stay nice like it is now for spring break for everybody. I don't.
Be nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Hot out there today.
It is hot out there today. Ebenezer Baptist Church will be having an Easter egg hunt on March the 20th from 3 to 5 Eastern Time, and they will have their sunrise service on March 26th at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. They also will be having their wild game dinner. Now, they've had a lot of success with that, I think. They always have a big crowd for that. It is April 16th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The speaker will be Brad Clay with Final Descent Outdoors, and the tickets are $10, and you pay at the door. So mark your calendar for that. It's still a couple of weeks off, but you want to make plans. Bryant Elementary, Lord, they got a lot going on. You know, they got too much going on for me to announce. Y'all just call Bryant Elementary because there's all this stuff going on, and it's Rewards Day and Field Day. Of course, that's in May. The first thing is April 5th. They're having their ACT Aspire grades 3 through 8 and testing. So I guess that's that first week of April. We'll talk about that later. So also, Bryant is having a spring semi-formal. It's open for grades 4 through 8 from North Sand Mountain and Flat Rock and Bryant, of course. April the 8th from 6 to 8 Central Time. And that's $7 a person. Grades 4 through 8 should see their homeroom teacher to purchase tickets. And the attire is Sunday dress or semi-formal. I guess 4th through 8th grade have that. I don't know. But for the guys, khakis or dress pants with a collared shirt and tie. No jeans. So
I'm not going.
You're not going. I know. If you can't wear an Alabama shirt, you're not going, are you? Saturday, March the 19th, the Flat Rock Community Center is having a bingo, and I think it's chili, soup, chili, something. They'll have a bingo supper, and the money that they raise, now that's this upcoming Saturday. Hello, there's a table under there. It goes to, for local scholarships. They will be giving scholarships for, I think Pisgah and North Sand Mountain. So be sure and go help them out at Flat Rock Community Center. It's a lot of fun. We went down a couple of times, and the food's good, and the fellowship's good. So be sure and check that out. Mountain View Christian Academy, and I didn't even tell who our guests are today.
No, you didn't.
I didn't, because when I saw Mountain View, it made me think. We have Brother Brad Bridges with us today. He's going to talk about a fundraiser that they're doing for Lindy, Legs for Lindy. And then we also have with us Mr. Kenneth Moreland, and he wrote a book, a children's book, and I'm super excited. They got a lot of things going on with that book, sending it overseas, and it's about a duck named Charlie that's got big feet. So I can relate to that, and I have big feet too. So we'll learn more about that when we come back after the commercial break. But MVCA, they have their school revival this week at 8:30 a.m., and they're all on Eastern time. Their Easter program will be Friday, March the 18th at 8:30. Spring break is the 21st through the 25th. Prom is the 7th through the 12th, and I'm assuming that's like a prom and a spring dance kind of thing. It's for 7th through 12th graders. Saturday, April 2nd. SAT testing will be happening the 4th through the 7th, and they're having their walk-a-thon on April the 8th. And they collect the box tops. Mountain View's walk-a-thon, I have done that, and that's hard. When you're fat and lazy like me, they walk 5 miles maybe. Is it 10? Well, no wonder it's hard. 10. I don't think I made it 10 miles. I think I give in before. I think I just said, here, take some money, I'm done. That's hard
That's
work.
the main thing.
I know, right? Well, she's showing off now, isn't she?
Yeah.
Don't forget about the blood drives going on in March. We have the one at DeKalb Regional Medical Center on the 28th of March. This is for blood assurance. It's from 9 to 3. That would be Central Time. And then on the 29th at Section Pharmacy from 12 to 5:30. So be sure and remember that. Tonight, and I don't think I have anything on it, but the Northeast Alabama
Keep going.
Progressive Women. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Northeast Alabama Progressive Women. Anyway, they're
Sounds good to me.
sponsoring a what do you call it? They're having something tonight at Northeast. It's
I didn't get the memo. I don't know.
I got it, and it just goes. There's too much going in. It's pushing it out the other side. I'm trying to remember now how many things of formula to put in with the water. I can't think about all this other stuff. This is our second day of babysitting. Third day. And first one at work. So it's been interesting, and it's been fun.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. So
Hasn't it been fun?
do I remember anything? No, not at all. But it's they talked about it last week on the show. The Progressive Women of Northeast Alabama. That's what it's called. Progressive Women of Northeast Alabama. It's having a thing at Northeast tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time, I assume. And it's to give encouragement to women on how to stand up for themselves, I believe. Yeah. Back me up here, Jenny. You were paying attention, I know. They're also on March the 17th and April the 14th. There is a class the Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring on how to. It's a Medicare class. Don't wait until you're 65. Get help, and it's at the Impact Learning Center at 11 a.m. That would be Central Time. Space is limited, so call 256-337-1498 to reserve your seat. Also, I'm super excited about this, and I would give my left arm to get to go, but I don't think I will. Saturday, March the 26th at 6 o'clock, the doors open. Show starts at 7. That would be Central Time. Miss Katrina Barkley will be having a show there at the DeKalb Theater in Fort Payne. If you missed the show last week, she was on, and I promise you, the album, she gave me a CD, and I listened to it that night when I got home. I listened to it 3 times, just over the whole album, 3 times. And then I went back and picked out, and it's hard to pick out a favorite, but she wrote every song on the CD, and it's awesome. It's very good. Love the music. So if you can get a chance to go down on the Saturday 26th, be sure and go down and see her. If not, you can buy her CD, iTunes, Spotify. There's a lot of different ways to get that. That's right. Just tell them about it, Abigail. All right.
She liked it too.
Did you like it too? The Tri-Community Fire Department will be having their Texting Kills mock wreck on March the 28th. It's not really open to the public, but we just want to remember what the Tri-Community Fire Department's doing in our community. And if you see them, tell them how much you appreciate them and appreciate all that they do for the community. They're working hard to get to get the word out about Texting Kills. So don't forget that. The Siege at Bridgeport is coming up the weekend of April 1st through the 3rd. Pre-registration's $5 and walk-on fee is $10, and that's from 9 to 5 Central Time on County Road 255. We have also the North Sun Mountain baseball or softball team is doing a 5K Bison Run. That will be hosted by the baseball and softball team. Registration is at 7 and the race starts at 8 Central Time. And this is on Saturday, April 9th. Entry fee's $20. So make sure you check that out. You can get more information at Cook's Used Furniture. Also, on April the 9th, from 9 to 4, that's the market on the square in Scottsboro. They're going to have arts and crafts and food there at the square. So go run the race and then go down to Scottsboro and check that out. April 23rd, it's called Mother's Day Expo. It's a home-based small business come out and set up. This is going on at Otter. You're only allowed one table. Cost to set up is $10. That's April 23rd at 9 from 9 to 6 Central Time at the Otter Senior Center, and we went to an expo there a few years back. So y'all go. I don't know what the money is I don't know what they're doing with it, but everybody needs to be thinking about Mother's Day gifts. Have you got your mother a gift yet? Huh? We'll have to work on that.
Say I am yet.
Yeah, you are the gift, aren't you? So, also the Jackson County Bama Club is having their golf tournament May the 13th. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as it gets closer. There's some more here going on in May, but we're not going to worry about that. Don't forget you can get your GED. Yeah, that's right. You tell them about it. That's right. Recycle bins. The county, our Jackson County Commission has put out recycle bins. There's one there at North Sun Mountain in Higdon at the intersection of 71 and County Road 95, which is across the street from the Bison. So y'all be sure and participate with that. The community cleanup schedule is March 26th. It's at North Sun Mountain Park. That's right. June the 18th is at Bryant School. Of course, they're all over the county, different places. Flat Rock Ruatan Building is July the 30th. So we'll be announcing those as it gets closer. That's right. You tell them about it.
She has announcements too.
That's right. She's making her announcements. The Jackson County Solid Waste will be closed on April 25th for Confederate Memorial Day. So I guess they just wanted us to know that. And then Monday, May the 30th for National Memorial Day, not just Confederate Memorial Day. And then don't forget Jefferson Davis's birthday on June the 6th. We can't forget that. So I think that's all my announcements, Miss Stroney.
Miss Abigail?
Have you got any more announcements, Miss Lampert, that you'd like to announce? Huh? No, I believe she's good. So we're going to, I guess Mike's ready for us to take a commercial break, and we're going to do that. And then when we come back, we are going to have Mr. Kenneth Moreland with us, and he's going to tell us all about Charlie, the big-footed duck, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. And Miss Abigail, say bye, because your mama just pulled in. She might want you, but we don't know. We might let her have you. We'll see. We'll be back in a minute.
a time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology. The Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Romans Mobile Homes can help make the dream of home ownership come true. Come by and see our on-the-line selection of manufactured homes, or sit down with us and let us custom design your top-of-the-line constructed manufactured home. With names like Cabco and Clayton, we can design anything from 1 to 6 bedrooms, shingle or metal roof, finished drywall, and more. All our homes come with central heat and air, including a heat pump. Financing available, and prices include delivery and setup. See us today at Romans Mobile Homes, 2019 Highway 136 West, just west of the four-way stop, top of Sand Mountain. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes.
Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years with fresh-cut meats, fruits and vegetables, and a full line of grocery items. Dobbins is known far and wide for their signature sausage in 4 flavors. At Dobbins Supermarket, you'll find local home folks serving the area's weekly grocery needs. Dobbins Supermarket, Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins, petite filet mignon. While supplies last, only $10.99 a pound. Aberdeen bacon, 2 for only $3. 2-liter Coke product, 99 cents. And a 10-pound bag of breaded chicken fingers, $17.99. This week at Dobbins Supermarket.
Doing your taxes yourself is just not a good idea, especially with changes in the Affordable Care Act and college tax implications. Nancy Anderton at NL Tax and Bookkeeping has been serving the Tri-State area since 1978. Let NL Tax and Bookkeeping use their knowledge and expertise to get you the correct refund fast. Ask about direct deposit and fast returns. NL Tax and Bookkeeping is open 8:30 to 6 Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, and 8:30 to 2 Eastern on Saturday. 500 Alabama Highway 73, 7 miles from downtown Trenton. Call today at 657-4758 or 597-2829. Friend us on Facebook at NL Tax for the latest tax information.
Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
Paul Feinbaum, you tell it like it is.
This is the SEC. SEC. Randy is in Mobile, Alabama.
Well, they ought to just play one more line, but whoever wins, the other team just have to get out. Don't even play football in the SEC no more.
You realize Alabama lost to Auburn last year, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I laid in bed 2 days after that.
ESPN's Paul Feinbaum, weekday afternoons on 1420 AM and 106.1 FM KWN and 1480 The Fan.
Join us for the Radio and TV Classified, weekdays at 9 a.m., 8 Central on KWN TV.
Did that before.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We have with us Mr. Kenneth Moreland. He is originally, we discovered, of course, I don't know how Miss Deb Ellis found him, but I'm glad she did because he's got an interesting book here. But trying to find out more information about him, he is from Houston, Texas, so we know some of the same areas out there, but... And he decided he'd go to better, cooler places. Anyway, I'm telling you, Houston's hot.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
That's why you go see Brother Brad. It's like going to hell to go to Houston. I'm just going to tell you. But anyway, he is here. He is the author of this little children. Is it referred to as a children's book?
Yes, ma'am.
Called Charlie. And tell me a little bit about Charlie.
Charlie is a duck born with big feet.
Okay.
And he always gets picked on by his other little duckly friends.
Uh-huh.
And one day, the river swelled up and dragged all the other ducks off. And nobody was fast enough to swim, so since he had big feet, he could swim fast.
Okay.
So he swam down the river, got one duck at a time.
Oh, and he rescued
all.
Okay.
And became the hero of the day.
Yeah, kind of like Rudolph.
Kind of like
he
Rudolph.
had the red nose. Okay.
And
Charlie with the big feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So when did you write this book?
I wrote it about 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Just published it.
Okay. What made you why did it take so long to publish it?
It's a rewrite.
Okay.
And then my wife, she pushed me to publish it.
Okay. And apparently we're glad she did, because she was telling me y'all are fixing to send books to
The Philippines.
Okay. And you're doing that through doing a GoFundMe.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's done through okay, you can go to www.gofundme.com ADSTG9US, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And this is a church, right, that is sending books
That's sending books to the Philippines and children in the schools.
And you're also working with the autistic.
Yes, ma'am. Sunny Horizon.
Okay, that's what it's called in
Scottsboro. Yes, ma'am.
So they're doing a fundraiser and walk on April the 3rd from 1 to 4 p.m. That would be Central Time.
Yes, ma'am.
And they will be auctioning off two of the Charlie books.
Two of the Charlie books, yes,
and that is a autistic awareness, I guess.
Foundation. Yes,
okay. And for more information about that, you can call 256-609-6946. Now, so you wrote it about 5 years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you've had it published a couple of weeks.
About 6 months.
Okay, about 6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
And is it doing well? Are you?
So far, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and you can buy it where?
You can buy it you can go to Tate Publishing.
Okay.
And purchase it, or you can purchase it at Barnes and Noble. Just type in Charlie and it'll pick up wherever.
Okay. Is there a subtitle to it? I saw this: the fastest swimming duck.
That's just what we say on the Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have your own Facebook page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Charlie, the fastest swimming duck. So for more information, you can also go there. Can you order the book off of Facebook, or you have to actually go to Tate or somewhere?
You would have to actually go to Tate or go to Barnes and Noble or
Amazon.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So at any of those places, you just type in Charlie and it'll pull it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So is it in any of our local schools? Have they been distributed out there yet?
I just got my first 30 copies.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to go ahead and start distributing them to the schools and libraries of Jackson County.
Okay.
We're going to try to do Trenton, South Pittsburgh, Jasper.
Okay. So this is relatively new then?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Was there some ads in the paper or something?
Yes, ma'am. It was in the Progress.
Okay.
And in the Daily Sentinel.
Okay.
The front page.
Okay. So did you have a writing? Had you have any history of writing before this, or?
I've wrote music.
Oh, okay. Has any of it been? Do they publish music? What do they call that? I guess publish it.
Yeah, it's I can't think of it right now, but yeah, it's sort of like publishing.
Okay.
But no, ma'am, I haven't. Okay. I just wrote it and got an album on the wall, and that's about it.
Oh, okay. Now you have children, grandchildren.
Yes, ma'am.
How many how old's your grandchildren?
They range from anywhere from 5 to 1. Had to look at the wife.
I saw that. Had to get some backup on that. So is that kind of why you got to writing it? Was because of the children, or? That's
sort of. It's just I've worked law enforcement field ever since I was 20s.
Okay.
And I got out of it. She got me out of it.
Oh, you're still in law? Are you still in law enforcement? No, Texas. Okay.
That's
He's got a badge on up here. I just noticed. So that means we have to be good.
Right. But I've seen bullying and bullying. I've seen little bitty people just get tore up on the streets.
Yeah.
And maybe this will help.
Yeah.
Catch them while they're young.
And there's so much of that, and so many kids commit suicide and things now because of the bullying.
Because of this, yes.
Yeah, and you have it. It's either they're too short, they're too fat. You know, you can't. I'd hate to be a kid in today's society. You know, I mean, it was bad enough when we were growing up, but when I was growing up, you're a lot younger than me. But you know, we were all poor. You know, we didn't look at each other like they do now. We didn't have things to compare, and you know, when I got in high school, I can remember we started in with the jeans. You know, some of the girls were buying the $50, $80 jeans, and then you had me that was buying the, you know, Sears, whatever you could find, you know. But it started. I think it started about then, the late '70s, early '80s.
Yeah, about that area. Yes.
Yeah, of people started noticing other people and making fun if they didn't have the, you know. Before then, I don't think it was that bad.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, so it's just I think it's a trend, you know. Hopefully that will help, you know, children and you got to get it in early, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
What grades do you recommend this for?
This can be for anybody,
Pre-K?
Really.
I mean, even
Yeah, older. Just, it doesn't matter. Just it's for everybody.
Yeah. My daughter that came in, she teaches third grade, so that's what we were just.
That's perfect.
Yeah, because I think they have at that age. I think they have a lot of. Do they probably have a lot of the bullying starting in third grade? No?
They don't pick on each other. Oh, he hit me.
They just pick on the teacher, I think. No? So they, I would have thought it would have been bad about third grade. Fifth grade, okay. Starts getting worse.
Get them while they're young.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll get it. We can get it in and get it in the schools and. So about them auctioning off. So when will you actually get more books to sell personally? Will you be able to do that? Or?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It costs around $130 to get 30 books.
Okay.
At my cost.
Right.
And then we'll sell them off after that.
Okay.
So it'd be around. If you get them from Tate, I think it's about $10, I do believe.
Okay.
A book.
Yeah, which is not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
No. Have you checked in with Usborne Books? They do a lot. They have Usborne Books. They sell them. It's kind of like a Tupperware, but for books.
Right. No, I've never even heard of it.
Okay.
That's the first time.
Yeah, that might be something you would want to check.
Yeah, I sure will.
They do mostly educational, and it's all, basically all educational and all motivated, for young people and that type of thing. So they would be real good to check with too.
Yeah.
So
now, are you still to write that down?
Yeah. Are you still in law enforcement?
No, ma'am. No. I'm retired out of it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make a living, security or something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to take. I think are we going to have to take a commercial break here in just a few minutes? But so if you're interested in this book, don't hesitate. Go online and check it out. Tate Publishing is online. Is
Tate Publishing?
Just
yes.
www.tatepublishing.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And help support this book and what it stands for. That's the main. Oh my goodness, with all these rallies and and I don't try not to do politics, but with the Trump rallies going on, maybe we should pass them out. Yeah, we should pass that out at the Trump rallies about that. But be sure and check this book out. Bless you.
Bless you.
Part of it is they're going to help the autism organization, and that's going to the Philippines. So you can go to that GoFundMe and help support that project. I know Brother Brad and them, they do missionary work too. So that might be an avenue for you to send some more books. Y'all go to everywhere. Okay. So that's, we can get it spread out across the whole. Let Charlie go across the world, so to speak. So check them out on Facebook. When you go to Facebook, just type in Charlie, the fastest swimming duck, and Just Google Charlie and see what you come up with. So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll either be back with Mr. Moreland or we'll be with Brother Brad. I don't know. It depends on what else we got to talk about. But y'all stick around, and we'll be right back.
When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We're here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope. Morningstar Dry Cleaners, your local dry cleaners, located at 57 Crabtree Street, right behind Dorcrisp Realty in Trenton. Morningstar Dry Cleaners offers a drop-off location for after hours and pickup service for businesses. We wash, dry, fold, iron, press, dry clean, and yes, we do alterations too. Now under new ownership, Morningstar Dry Cleaners. Open until 6 p.m. Monday through Friday for your convenience. Call them today, 657-3685. Morningstar Dry Cleaners on Crabtree Street, right behind Dorcrisp Realty in Trenton. Get big savings now with Tennessee Valley Net. Tennessee Valley Net's digital television, telephone service, and high-speed internet is now available in many areas of Dade County and expanding to other areas like Edgewood, Piney, Lake Hills, Sligo, and New Salem. Digital television packages are available, including over 200 channels. High-speed internet services with 30 meg upload and download available now from TVN. Residential and commercial packages are available. Call now to see if TVN is available in your neck of the woods. 706-657-4367 or visit tvn.net. When you need a licensed plumber, call Stacy Ledwell and the staff at Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Mr. Rooter provides your home or business with advanced solutions using high-tech equipment. Our commitment to customer satisfaction shines through in our personalized service. When you schedule an appointment, our professionals will dedicate time to explain the work that has to be done. Our staff will give you upfront pricing, so you'll know exactly what's involved before any work begins. We even pump septic tanks and do new construction on houses. Fully licensed, bonded, and insured, Mr. Rooter in Scottsboro. Call Stacy Ledwell today to set up an appointment at 256-574-4710.
Tea's Diner, serving up homemade Southern cooking at 3525 Main Street in Jasper. It's where you'll find all your friends every day. Breakfast 5:30 till 11. At lunch, you'll find your favorite meats and vegetables served piping hot. Tea's Diner has something for everyone. Come on in for dinner. Pick from our complete menu, including seafood platters, catfish, hamburger, and country fried steak plates, along with fresh vegetables. Oh, by the way, don't forget the homemade pies and cakes. Tea's Diner, just west of the Dollar General Store, Jasper. Open Monday through Wednesday till 2. Thursday through Saturday till 7.
Delivering top-quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761.
Thank you for joining us, America. Joseph is in Florence, Alabama. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Joseph. Thanks for joining us, America. Samantha's with us in Seattle. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Samantha. Angie's with us in Baltimore. Hi, Angie. How are you? Thanks for joining us, America. We're glad you're here. Allie is with us in Austin, Texas. Hey, Allie, how are you?
The radio home of the Dave Ramsey Show. Weekday afternoons at 1 o'clock Eastern on 1420 AM and 106.1 FM KWN.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We have with us today Brother Brad Bridges. Everybody knows him. If you don't, I don't know how you don't know him. He gets about and around and about town. He is the pastor at Mountain View Christian Academy. Mountain View Church of God. I'll get this right in a minute.
And Christian Academy.
And Christian Academy. Well, yeah, I guess you are considered the pastor there. Yeah. But you're not like a teacher or anything there.
No.
Okay. Could you be?
Well, I got enough to do.
Okay. Which, of course, everybody knows I love Mountain View. I've sing his praises every chance I get. My daughters went to school there for years, and they turned out pretty good considering everything. You know, they did all right.
She's making faces over there about that.
No, I always say, well, they turned out pretty good in spite. You know what was so funny, though, and I love to tell this. When they were going, Miss Beverly Gilmer was the principal there. And when they were little, Beverly done a good job, because when they were little, if they couldn't find me or their dad, or couldn't find anybody, they would call Miss Beverly 597-2468. We can remember that phone number. They would call Miss Beverly to make sure the Lord hadn't come back.
She's probably going to get some calls here in a few minutes now that the number's out.
That's right. If you ever get scared that the Lord's come back and left you behind, call 2468. Oh, me. But anyway, Brother Brad is here with us today. We're glad that you are, for a couple of different reasons. Tell us, and I don't know if a lot of people have heard about Lindy when it happened. Okay. Brother Brad has a son that had a four-wheeler accident.
Yes.
Tell us when it happened and a little bit about all that.
First of all, let me say thank you for allowing me to be on the program.
Thank you for coming.
I call her Bubbles because every time I'm around her, she's bubbly. And when I go down to the tax office, if they let me in back where she's at, which they usually have a host of guards there, because they know her and I is going to cut up. So,
that's right.
Anyway, but Lindy is our youngest son. He's 20 years old, but on March the 21st of 2012.
Oh, wow. Has it been 3 years?
It's almost 4.
Yeah.
He was taking out garbage on our four-wheeler, and some of the garbage kind of blew out of the box that was on the front, and it came back on him and got down by the foot pedal, and he felt like he needed to, retrieve it right then, and in doing so, he took his eyes off the driveway, which caused him to veer off the driveway, and he went down the embankment in front of the church there and fell about, I guess it's probably 15 feet or so down there. And so it caused, when he fell, he landed on his knees, and it snapped his spine, and it broke his T12. Your T12 is the last vertebrae on your thoracic part of your spine. And so when it broke the vertebrae, it caused the bone to go into the spinal cord, and it mashed it flat. So it left him a paraplegic. He's got fusion from, I believe it's the T10 all the way down to the L2, I believe is what they fused. So he's been through a lot, but he's a fighter. Lindy's one of those guys that you're not going to keep him down. If you tell him he can't do something, he's going to do it. And anybody that knows Lindy knows he's that way. So he went through extensive rehab. He actually completed his rehab 4 weeks early. All of what they had for him to do, he was able to complete 4 weeks ahead of schedule. So that's just the kind of guy he is. So what we're doing our fundraiser for this coming weekend, and that's, I suppose, what you want me to talk about now.
Oh, is it this weekend?
It is this weekend, this coming Saturday.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yes, we're having a fundraiser in Talladega. It's a motorcycle ride. It begins at the Talladega Cycle Sales on Highway 21 in Talladega, like you're going toward Anniston, if you're not familiar with that area. And what it is we are looking to purchase a system called ReWalk. ReWalk is it's a robotic exoskeletal system. It allows ambulation with patients such as Lindy, paraplegic patients, people that's lost the ability to walk. The benefits of this system are numerous. There are other people that have been on this system, and of course, they told us Lindy was the first one that ever strapped it on and took off walking with it the very first time he strapped it on. Wow. And so he's done real good. He demonstrated it down at the University of Alabama in Birmingham.
A video of that on Facebook.
There's a video, and I believe that y'all are going to cue it up here at some point.
Okay.
So anyway, the exoskeletal system, what it allows a reestablishment of blood circulation. It helps build muscle mass. They do have patients that have.
There it is.
Okay. There's the video there. They do have patients that have reestablished certain bladder and bowel function.
So now, I don't mean to interrupt, but is this the first time that you saw him walk since the accident?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, we had him on a set of non-robotic braces, legs, and it's more or less of moving your hips side to side.
Okay.
And moving that way, and they're very tiring to use. But the Rewalk system, he really loved it. Of course, his first few minutes with it, it was.
Different, I'm sure.
It was different, yeah. But he told me, he said, Dad, this feels natural to me. He said, I can actually feel my legs. So since his accident, he's got a little bit of movement in his right leg, and he's got some function returned, some personal functions returned. And last summer, he skinned his left toe, and he said, Dad, I can feel that. He said, it hurts. And I said, man, I'm glad.
Yeah.
And he kept reaching down and tapping it just to make it sting.
Yeah.
He said, I like to feel that sting. So,
wow.
But that's him. But the Rewalk system is, it's new technology. And
where was it developed? Do you know?
I believe the man said he's from Maine.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of interesting how we wound up being part of it, because the man that developed this system enrolled his son into the University of Alabama at Birmingham, where Lindy goes, UAB. And
so he's going to UAB.
He's going to the same hospital where he was. He's going to school with the same hospital that rehabilitated him.
Oh, okay.
And he volunteers every week. He goes in and works with the rehab people.
Oh.
Yeah, he's ministering to them in ways that I guess only a paraplegic could.
Right.
He's encouraged a lot. Can I share a little testimony?
Sure.
When he first went over there. When he first went there, there was an elderly gentleman that he had something happen to his spine, and he had a little bit of movement in his feet, but he couldn't walk. And so we went to these classes, and they would tell you what to expect and all these kind of things. Well, this man sat there for the first 2 or 3 days we were in that class, and this man never said a word. I mean, he was silent the whole time, and he looked a little bit bitter. And about the third day, I was sitting by the elderly gentleman. Lindy was, over from him. And this man spoke up, and he said, I've been in this system. He said, I've been here in the hospital, I think he said, for 6 weeks. He said, I was at the point of giving up. He said, I wanted to quit. He said, but when this young man come in here and I watched what he started doing, he said, it told me I can't quit, that if he can do it, I can do it. And we've got countless testimonies similar to that from, what God's done through Lindy, just through this situation. So, but our testimony is, and matter of fact, I brought something for Bubbles here.
You ain't gonna make me cry, are you?
No, but it's a little bracelet. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but we give these out, and we had these made up right after the accident.
Yes, I had one a long time ago.
Yeah, it says "Till Lindy Walks Again," because our testimony from the very beginning has been that he will walk again. Now, we've been told by the physicians that that's not a possibility, but we serve a higher God and a greater God, and we've already seen some things come to him and return to him that they said never would. And when they did return, they were instant, just like turning on a switch, just like the leg movement in his right leg. It just started moving one day, not uncontrollably, but on its own. And that's also another benefit of the Rewalk system, that it, along with building muscle mass, it does help control spasticity in those type patients, because people don't realize that paraplegic patients, whether it's multiple paralysis or from the waist down or wherever, they have a lot of spasms, uncontrolled spasms, and those spasms get very painful. There's times Lindy stayed up all night with them, but this system here, there again, it allows ambulation. It allows, it helps rebuild circulation and muscle mass, so it does cut down on the spasticity that those type patients have.
So, why Talladega?
Well, my wife's family's from Talladega,
okay.
and Talladega is kind of a central place, and when we first started talking about raising the money, I'm kind of hesitant to tell you what these things cost because I don't want to, make somebody think, well, the ReWalk system, boy, they're just out for money. But it's great research, it's great development, and they're in if you compare it to a cell phone, they're in what they call the bag phone stage.
Okay,
you strap this exoskeletal system to the outside of your clothes, and it's got sensors, and when you start to make certain body movements, it knows to take a step. But you can't see it, what we can see on this paper, but it's got the demo model has a backpack on it. That backpack records data and information, and they take it back to the lab and they study, and they develop. So they said right now they feel like they're in the phone bag stage, but they'll be in the smartphone stage very soon. And they've told us, the time will come very soon when we'll have this device where it'll be under your clothes. You won't even see it.
Oh, wow.
So that's, it's not for everyday, like go to the store and get out of the car and walk. It's really for strapping on, having a time of exercise with it. Hours. You can wear it all day, as long as you've got a place to walk. But this system here, it's not really, good for pivoting like in a car seat. But you can turn, you can walk and turn with it and all those kind of things. And if you want to do a little research on it or look more about it, you can go to rewalk.com and you can find all the information there about it.
So how did y'all find out about it?
It's amazing because I'm like, how did this man from Maine find my son? Because he was the only one demonstrating it there. And we've been praying about a lot of things and asking God to help us, to help him. And so I asked the man when we were there, we went to watch the demonstration, and I said, how in the world did you find my son out of all from where you are to find out where he is, He said, well, his son wanted to go to UAB, and so he brought him down there and enrolled him. And said while he was there, he saw Lindy going across the campus on his wheelchair. He said he almost walked over to him and said, would you like to try this out? But he said, I didn't want to make him feel awkward. I said, you can't make Lindy feel awkward. But anyway, he wound up going into the therapy section with it, and Lindy's therapist, which still works there, got hold of it and said, I know a guy who would be a great candidate.
Okay.
And so she was very instrumental in helping him, get set up with it.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. And, of course, we all went down there, and Mama cried.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Girlfriend cried. And he looked at me and said, Dad, I know you're crying. I said, well, it's hard to cry and run the camera at the same time. But it does put a lump in your throat. It's very exciting.
Yeah. We're going to take a commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about ReWalk and the fundraiser and whatever me and Brother Brad want to talk about. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
All right.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve. Folks around these parts have put their trust in the Ponder name for filling their prescriptions for decades. Jennifer Ponder Hicks, Doctor of Pharmacy, continues the tradition of fast, friendly, and personal service at Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy is convenient to our customers between Dobbins and North Sand Mountain School, next to Northeast Alabama Health Services. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy gladly accepts most insurance plans, including Alabama Medicaid. When the need arises, have your doctor phone Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy at 597-4020. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy. Make your plans to join Dade County Sheriff Ray Cross for his kickoff re-election campaign event. The event will be at the New Salem Community Center, March 26th, 2 until 5 in the afternoon. Dade County Sheriff Ray Cross's kickoff re-election campaign event is a meet and greet fundraiser with barbecue and live entertainment. Don't miss the kickoff re-election campaign event, March 26th, 2 until 5 at the New Salem Community Center. Re-elect Ray Cross, Dade County Sheriff, standing between you and crime. Paid for by the candidate.
At Gross Furniture in Trenton, Georgia, you get the savings, the selection, and the satisfaction of getting the furniture you deserve at the prices you want. Come in, relax, and take your time. Our staff can assist you with the entire process, from expert advice to professional delivery. That's because Gross Furniture is local and treats you with honesty. Just north of the Courthouse Square on Highway 11 in Trenton. Gross Furniture, the home furnishing store that offers you more.
As this year's Easter season approaches, it's time to make your plans to attend the Easter concert at the Rising Fawn Baptist Church. The Rising Fawn Baptist Church annual Easter concert is Sunday, March 13th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, March 20th at 7 p.m. Mark your calendars for Sunday, March 13th and Sunday, March 20th, 7 p.m. each night for the annual Easter concert at the Rising Fawn Baptist Church. Rising Fawn Baptist Church is at 4411 Highway 11 South in Rising Fawn.
I'm your tailgate grill. Your buddy was in such a rush to get into the game, he didn't quite put me out. I see you bought the industrial-sized bottle of lighter fluid. Smart. And if you got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get an Allstate agent and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
There's an Allstate agent right here in your community.
Are you being audited? Are you facing a levy on your bank account, your wages, or your property? Did the IRS send you a final notice of intent to levy?
If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call the tax doctor now. See if we can help you stop any IRS actions and save you tax money. 10 minutes of your time could save you thousands. Call the number on your screen right now.
Join us for the Marion County Messenger in prime time, Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, right here on KWN-TV.
Welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. Brother Brad, tell me now, because we were discussing this, and I was confused. The fundraiser is to raise money so help buy this system.
Yes, it is a very expensive system. But the fundraiser in Talladega, and we may have to have subsequent fundraisers, it is a motorcycle ride, and what it is people come from wherever, and we've had different motorcycle groups contact us, and it's kind of like a mission work for them, kind of like when I raise money to go on a mission trip for myself. I raise my own money. What they do, they come and pay their own money to ride.
Okay.
And so you have entry fees to ride, and of course we have door prizes. We have we're going to be cooking hot dogs for everybody. There'll be different raffles and those type things. 100% of the proceeds will go to the ReWalk system to help pay for this. Now, people have asked us about the insurance. Said, "What does your insurance pay for it?" With the ReWalk system, it is not a what they call a viable insurance product, but what you do is you file with your insurance, and then you automatically have to appeal, and no telling how many times you have to do that, but it takes months to even hear anything back on that if you're going to receive anything from the insurance company. So instead of just waiting, we started fundraisers to help pay for it. So people will come out and ride. We've got a course that leaves Talladega Cycle Sales on Highway 21 in Talladega, heading toward Anniston, and then it goes down through Clay County, around into Chehaw, and all that beautiful area down through there.
There's like a national forest down there or something, state forest or something.
Yeah, Chehaw's the highest mountain in the state.
Oh, okay.
But now we're not going over the top of the mountain, but we're going to go around it, and we'll go down into Clay County. If you've never been to Clay County, it's a very beautiful place, and we'll come back to on Highway 77, we'll come back to the Waldo Fire Department. And that's where we're going to end it at, and that's where all the cooking's going to be. And
how long will the ride last?
About 2 hours.
2 hours,
It's about a 2-hour ride. It's $25 per if you have a single rider. If you have a rider on your bike with you, it's $30 for the couple. So,
okay.
Yeah, and
do you have a bike? Are you riding?
I do have a bike. I'm going to be riding a Yamaha 1100.
So you're a bike riding preacher.
I'm a Honda man, but I have a Yamaha.
Okay.
But we're going to end the ride with Lindy's going to be on the bike about the last mile of the ride, and that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And everybody's excited about that.
Well, I bet.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. He's excited.
Have you got a lot of riders from up in this area yet?
We do. When we first started this thing, we were because they've had fundraiser similar to this a couple of years ago down there for a little girl that had some needs, and they had about 75 to 100 riders. So that's kind of what we were expecting. Well, we've advertised it through Facebook page and other media outlets, and we've had over 1,000 hits on our sites. And one man told me, he said, "Well, I'm officer in a bike club." And he said they were talking to their bike club down in Montgomery, and there's about 363 of them that have talked about coming.
Oh,
so,
wow.
And a man told me just Monday that there's 30-something people from his area down in Scottsboro that's coming. I know we have people from Huntsville, people from Coleman, and I don't know where else because this thing's really grown.
Do you have to pre-register or anything, or just show up?
You can show up there. Registration will start at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
That's Central Time. For those folks that live on Sand Mountain, on this end of Sand Mountain. It is registration's at 9. We'll have prayer and devotion at 10:30. And then kickstands are up at 11 o'clock. We'll take the ride and we'll come back. And we'll end it with, Lindy's appearance. I can't give in detail this because I'm under a gag order. But there's going to be a possible very extra surprise that you don't want to miss. And maybe we'll get to talk about that the next time. But I've been told not to let out that surprise. So, so we've got a surprise, hopefully, that's going to happen. That's really good.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about it.
Well, that is awesome. I think that is great. Who helped you get this set up, the fundraiser?
Well, my wife's brother, Donald Evans, her brother-in-law, Mike Randall, our brother-in-law.
Yeah.
They're being very instrumental in setting it up. Some of her family's down there, and we're working with it. We're buying stuff and taking down there for the food. And churches have helped us. Our church, the Mountain View Church of God, has helped us out. They've helped us purchase some food and stuff for it. So it's been a community effort, a joint effort.
Right.
Really, it's been an outreach from several communities, and just getting it set up. And it's a big undertaking. But,
I bet.
But we've got county law enforcement involved because the numbers have grown, and we've got the fire departments involved. They're going to head the thing up from the rear.
Oh, good,
so,
good.
It's I don't know how big it's going to be.
Is somebody going to be recording the ride?
Somebody will be.
Yeah.
Everybody's got cell phones nowadays, so somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
But now there'll be people, and we've been told some news crews may be there.
Okay.
So,
and that's this weekend, this
Saturday. Y'all pray for good weather.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be cooler, a little cooler. So
they're right now. They're predicting 60% chance of rain down there, but it's in the evening.
Oh,
so
okay.
hopefully all of any inclement weather will be not a factor to us.
Right.
We hope so. Yeah.
Well, now I know that there's the flyer with some more information.
Yeah.
If anybody has any questions or want more information, they can contact you.
They can contact us at 256-597-2219.
Okay.
They can contact my wife at 205-213-4047.
Okay.
And it's on that flyer if you got that, and I'm sure you can download some of the information from the TV station here.
Right. And also, I want to. You don't have to belong to a bike club to go join. So
anybody can ride.
All you bike, Jerry Cooper. Now you know, Jerry Cooper's he rides. David Ashley, Ed McLeod. Y'all get up off yourself Saturday and go down to Talladega.
You see how she corrected that because I'm sitting here.
I know it.
Hey, slap your do-rag on and come on.
That's right. Well, so I was hoping nobody noticed that, but it slips out sometimes. But y'all get up and go Saturday. If I had a bike, I would do my best to be there. But now I don't. If anybody wants to loan me one, I'll be glad to go. But nobody's going to want to loan me one. I couldn't hold one up. Not unless you do bicycles. I don't even know if I could ride a bicycle.
We're trying to keep this injury free.
Yeah, so I need to stay home. So we appreciate you, Brother Brad. Thank you so much for coming on
the show. It's always a pleasure to see you and the good folks here at the TV station.
Come back after it's over and let us know how it goes.
We'll do that.
And it'd be awesome if we could see Lindy sometime. We'd love for him to come on and talk.
When he's home, we'll bring him.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. And y'all be sure tune in next Tuesday, same time. We'll have Matthew Hodges is supposed to be on our county commission, and we're going to be drilling him. They're doing this 1% sales tax thing again, so we got questions about that. But if you can't do anything here, you will always take. If you can't ride a bike, I'm sure you'll always take donations.
We'll always take donations, and you can make them tax deductible. You can make them out to the Mountain View Church of God, and we can get you a receipt for that, and it'll be tax deductible.
Okay, all right. So there's no excuse. Let's help. I mean, who don't want to see Lindy walk? I mean, you know, who don't want to see that? So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget about Charlie the duck with the big feet, and we're gonna wrap it up. Thank y'all so much, and have a blessed week.